What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp Out coming at you with a Saturday afternoon review. As you can see, Adidas Consortium series, pretty dope. As you can tell by the box right here, Solebox. Handshake, we finally figured out what it means, Consortium. All right, let me just do this real quick. So size 10 is what I got. They do run a little big, so if you're gonna go for these, go half a size down. I want a full size down, only because I'm a degenerate and I like my shoes to fit really snug, and I wasn't sure how they fit. Ultraboost Uncaged Solebox. Now, if you guys are following any of social media with sneakers, obviously you are if you're watching the channel, but if not, a lot of things have happened in the past week as far as this shoe. Some surprise releases, raffles, in-store, online, newsletter, whatever have you, and they're pretty hard to get, or they're extremely hard to get, even though stores did have pairs. I'm just gonna put them in front of me real quick and hop into this review. eBay prices are super high. I don't know why. I'm very confused. I realize that they are somewhat limited, but I mean, stores did get more than a size run. So for me, that's not that limited. If you get a size run to 2 size runs, then I'm like, all right, that's a limited shoe. It's gonna be crazy. But let's get into a quick review. So I did try these on already because I wanted to know exactly what the fit was. And I probably could have got a 10.5. The 10 isn't bad. Prime knit throughout the entire shoe, except for the heel portion, which we'll get into a second. But in dealing with the prime knit, this toe capping area is a tighter knit, as you can see. So you're not gonna get any gaps or holes in there like you do when you stretch it out here on the upper toe box area. But when you put on the shoe, this whole area here has a tighter feel to it, just to give you a heads up. So even though it's uncaged, they found a way to mold it enough where your foot doesn't just spill over past. Because if it was just knit everywhere, it wouldn't be able to hold your foot in place. But I think that's a very well executed attribute to the shoe. The rest of the shoe is very comfortable. I will say that. Leading outside of the lateral side towards the heel, you have this nylon. It feels kind of rugged, but it's definitely like more of a nylon knit. A little extra cushion for the ankle area, which is nice. You have the sole box, not embossed, but it's raised across here on the nubuck section of the lower heel portion, which wraps around. You have that nylon again. It's kind of like the sock liner of the Gelite 5. Like I said, this is my first time wearing Ultraboost, so like I wasn't really familiar with what I should be going with, whatever have you, but it is what it is. Anyway, that nubuck wraps all the way around, just stretching just to the center portion of the medial side, kind of mirroring the lateral side, which is clean. But like I said, this prime knit is really comfortable. Upper area for the lacing, you have, let me turn it this way so it keeps all in the same. That S is probably, it looks like it's 3M, but I'll take a shot for you. A little nubuck pull tab with a green aglet. Don't know why they use green, but it is what it is, who cares. That sock liner stretches just up to the mid portion of the tongue area, which it's not really a tongue, it's like the whole thing is a sock, but it's really comfortable. And this is also suede nubuck, as you can see, pretty premium as well, which I will give it that. But I mean, there's a lot of controversy with the shoe, especially with Air Max weekend going on. I don't know, I just feel as though it's not as crazy as people have made it out to be. Especially price-wise, I don't think you should be paying more than maybe $300-400 max on retail for this. But I mean, the market price has already been set, so you will be paying quite a penny for them. Not sure if I'm going to keep them yet. I'm kind of in the air. It's whatever though. Let me show you the lace options. So inside the shoe comes a flat gray lace, as you can see. I'm not very fond of this whole lacing system too, where it's just a knit. There's no aglet. The shoe doesn't really need a lace. In my opinion, I think that they do it for aesthetic reasons. It looks better with the lace, but as far as comfort goes, I don't really think you're gonna be able to form fit the shoe anymore, especially with laces. It's pretty straightforward when it comes to sizing, at least. Anyway, but I guess if you go a little big, you can use the laces to kind of counter that a little bit. But the other lace options are both rope. One has got this infrared, which I'll get into in a second, with the midsole or the outsole, and the other is gray rope with the infrared lace tips. So turn this bad boy over. If you guys saw any of the edited photos, they looked a lot different. At least to me, I thought this whole outsole was red. And it is red, but it's more of an infrared than anything. So a lot of places really edited the shit out of these, not gonna lie. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's gray, and that's probably my favorite colorway, even though it's not really a colorway. It's more of a, just a color. Anyway, If you guys like the review, shoot me a thumbs up. I'm gonna do some on feet so you guys see what they look like on feet, obviously. I'm sure you know what an uncaged looks like, but we'll go through it anyway. And I'll take some more stills. I'll give you a little 3M hit. And you got the Adidas logo across the top here. I also picked these up, as I always mention, I like the minimalist action that they do in the Consortium series where it's never really heavy Adidas branding. So I don't like 3 stripes. A lot of logos really kill shoes for me. Like Nike sometimes overdoes it with the check if it's too big. Obviously old school models or like original models like doesn't really bother me too much because it's in proportion, but sometimes it's a little crazy. Kind of why I don't like Air Forces. But regardless, if you guys like the review, like I said, shoot me a thumbs up and I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, by the way, if you're not following any of the social media, i.e. the Snapchat, which is the camp out spelled with a 0, the Instagram, which is the same thing, and or the Twitter, get up on that. It's getting warmer out, so I'm gonna try and spend a little bit more time outside, get back to the roots of getting the camp outs more, since it's not as cold. It's a lot easier to stay out there, and more people are actually staying out now too. So I hate going to shoot a video and there's 3 people outside, like it's freezing, I don't want to be out here, you know. So be on the lookout for that, and I'm gonna stay up on the Snapchat as well as far as releases go on weekends. So I'm out of here. Peace.